Yo, welcome back, Big Papa Pill TV. And Donut has been a staple on this channel. A lot of you have came to this channel and started following me because of Donut. So, we're going to keep a tradition and watch another Donut video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Big Papa Pill. I'm an artist from New York. And, I was a scummy bear my whole life. And I started seeking out truth and stumbled across a lot of these types of videos. And now I'm a Christian and I believe in righteousness and stuff like that. So these videos have helped. So I want you to have the same experience and come to a similar conclusion, if not the same conclusion. That we're created, and God wants to cleanse you. And one way to figure that out is by looking at what the enemy's doing. When you see all the connections with what the enemy does, it starts to become clear what's really going on, and the fact that there's true good and evil, and they have sources, and in my opinion, not even I believe that God, the God of the Bible, is who created us, and that we've been sinning and believing all these lies from the dark side. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't know what the lies are from the dark side, how are we gonna turn to righteousness? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't even know what really is right and wrong because we don't set the parameters of what that is. It's not a subjective thing. God creates right and wrong and defines what that is. So watching these types of vids, man, has done well for me, going down the conspiracy type rabbit hole and the cult rabbit hole. So we're gonna react to a little Donut, kid. Donut's the man, bro. He always does a good job explaining some things. So let's peep this out, man.
Yo, what up? It's Doe-nut, and you tuning in to all your Illuminati news. In today's video presentation, we're going to go over Illuminati symbolism in numbers, which is...
come on. My bad. My computer hasn't been too friendly to me.
Which is pattern recognition, which just keeps showing up over and over again. As we saw during the lockdowns, we saw the Illuminati signature of 33 show up all over the place. Mm-hmm. Right now, in the year of 2022, we're seeing a lot of 222s, and we're going to go into that symbology, as it is very occult and esoteric. But also we're going to go into the 5-1, as the Illuminati was founded on 5-1, and we're seeing 5-1s everywhere.
Right. Gematria and
Facebook's Metaverse plunged, wiping out 232, which got the 322 in it, Skull and Bones, which is the biggest crash ever. Let's not forget that Facebook was created on February 4th, the same day that the Olympics are going on right now. It was created the day the Pentagon ended the LifeLog project. The crash of Facebook has the 251. It has the 51 that we're seeing everywhere. Meta erases 251 billion in value, biggest wipeout in history. Wow. The Super Bowl halftime show will have 5 epic hitmakers on one stage, the 5-1. Beginning of this year, hours by employees declined 5.1%. 1.5C is what all the elites are warning us about. The latest variant is 1.5 times more contagious. Chuck Schumer announces a 1.5 billion task force. And another 15 that I saw pop up was Trump's Save America speech. He brings up the 15. I'm just seeing these 15 and 5-1 pop up everywhere.
That it represented maybe 15 points and maybe more of downfall. In other words, even with all of their cheating, they would lose the election. It represented a 15-point fall.
Tom Brady got a 1.5 million bonus. So we see this 1.5 pop up all over the place. And you might say, oh, you could just look up any number and show it, and that number will pop up. Well, these are all mainstream media news article in a collaboration of the Illuminati agenda as well.
Right.
This is an Illuminati signature of numbers. We are in the season of Imbolc, which is a cleansing ritual, a time that the witches and Satanists do a cleanse, and they have to read out of the Bible. They read Psalms, and the Psalms that they read for the cleansing ritual of Imbolc, which we are in now, is Psalms 5:1. Young Americans lost almost 1.5 million to the opioid crisis. They are going to be paying Native Americans $589 million because of this. Well, that 589 goes into the 222s that we will get into later in this presentation. May 1st, the Illuminati Day, Whole Foods, owned by Jeff Bezos, is stopping a lot of their 365 deals. And whenever people talk about kids, they always name them from 5 to 11. Recently, they just launched up this new James Webb telescope, which they're saying they're going to find aliens using this James Webb telescope. And the update they just gave us for this James Webb telescope was once it hit 1.5 million miles into space. SpaceX launched 5.1 Starlink satellites. Around the same time, their partner in the PayPal mafia, Palantir, bought $5.1 million of gold. The Obama campaign, they needed 537 votes to get out the vote. That was a big part.
Now, just to double down on what he's explaining here, they use all of these outlets, and they blast these numbers out. It's part of this strange Gematria ritualistic way that things run, where you'll always see the 33s at the same time in every article, all the 22. So, these are all, shifting into this 5-1 thing. Doe-nut catches some sick things, man, that I don't normally catch sometimes. That's why it's good to kind of be within this community. There's a lot of cool people in this truther community, and a lot of them are Christian. Some of them are loosely Christian, but, basically going down that way. So let's check out the rest of this.
Part of the Obama campaign. Well, that equals 15. And George Bush won the electoral votes by 537 as well, the 15. And then, of course, we got the Storm Area 51. Recently, we had a huge Tonga volcano explosion, which happened on January 15. Well, Ripple is a cryptocurrency I talk a lot about, and they are connected to the 222. As many are predicting, it's sort of a meme that it will hit $589. Well, you plus
That'd
the
be nice.
589, it equals the 222.
I own some
but
XRP,
Ripple
man.
just recently bought back $1.5 billion of their cryptocurrency. As we are in the water tiger year, and Steve Carell is a water tiger from The Office, and I've been saying there's going to be a big ritual within the members in the cast of The Office. As the CIA follows Jim Halpert, they're coming out with a new movie called If.
Come on.
New movie called If. Where you plus if together, it equals 15. And yesterday, Ed Helms was trending 15 on YouTube, and he's part of The Office. The UN came out with an article saying that 1.5 million people have been displaced because of what's going on in Ukraine. So we're in 2022. 222, and 222s are popping up everywhere as well, and there's a lot of occult esoteric meaning behind the twos. If we go back in time, twos are irrelevant to Pythagoras, but the state seal of Colorado with all the Illuminati symbolism on there, 1876, you plus that together, it's 22. The Obamas got the 222 on their viral TikTok post. U.S. names 222 people for the 2022 Winter Olympics. They sent out 223 people from Colorado Springs, as we see the Colorado right here with the 22, which is the most people they ever sent for the Olympics. And you got the Skull and Bones 322 as well. This year marks the 322 anniversary of a big earthquake. J&J and drug distributors pay $589 million to Native Americans because of the opioid crisis. 589 equals 22, as 589 is what everyone says XRP will go to. It's sort of a meme. 589 is that 22. And Ripple's working on ISO 20022, which has got the 222 in there, which is going to change the entire SWIFT system. Pfizer, Charles Pfizer, the guy who created it and founded it, was born on 322. And 322 is that Skull and Bones Illuminati. Well, you plus 322 together, it's 7, and it equals a G, which is the secret society G that we see George Washington have. And George Washington was born February 22nd. 22. And Pluto's returning February 22nd, 2022. 22222 on Tuesday.
All right, man. But you get the point. So one of the subjects you gotta kind of do some research into is Gematria, which is all this number stuff, you know. And it doesn't mean because it can be used in a bad way too. They're obviously using it for wicked purposes and communicating amongst each other. But you know, I say to learn about it because how else, you know, you can kind of discern what's going on and what they're trying to do once you understand it. So yo, go subscribe to Doe-nut, man. Watch the full video. Watch all his videos. He's got some good information. I'm Big Papa Pill. You know, I dropped a couple songs this week. Check out some of my songs, man. I mentioned a lot of this stuff within the songs, you know. And that's it, man. Shout out to Doe-nut. Hey, yo, what up? It's Doe-nut. Peace.